Hi guys, welcome back. I can't believe I'm doing, this is my second video in 1 month, which is record breaking and kind of unbelievable, but I have been wanting to make this video for a very long time. I'm going to be doing my skincare routine, as you probably read from the title. This is my winter skincare routine for 2021. Skincare is something I'm really passionate about. I could talk about skincare all day, every day. I love it, love it, love it. It's something I do every single day, and people who know me personally know that like I just die for skincare. I just love it so much. I'm actually, today's Christmas Day, today's the 25th, and I'm actually been quarantined. I'm actually incubating because I came in contact with someone, so that's just been real fun. Sorry, my text tone is obnoxious as fuck. But I've been incubating, so I was in my room Christmas Eve and today, so that was kind of boring, but whatever. My products change often, like obviously like day or night. And also I believe that like your skin gets accustomed and gets bored of the products if you use them repeatedly. Yeah, so I think like your skin gets bored, so I like to switch up my routine often as I can, or when I notice like products aren't being as effective as they used to be is when I, really switch it up. So this is actually, I was gonna start with my first thing, but obviously you start with cleansing first, and I've already cleansed. As you can probably tell, my skin looks very fresh. And actually, this is a very new addition to my skincare. I actually wanted to try out the, oh my god, the fucking beauty blogger thing. Is this in focus? I don't know. But that's the Selfless by Hyram cleanser. It's the Centella and green tea. So the reason I got this is because I love the Inkey List, and this, which I was using for a while, was drying my skin out very bad. I don't know if it was because of the winter and the change in weather and the wind, but my skin was literally peeling off while I was using this. So I wanted to give this up and then switch for this. And so far it's been going well. My skin, after I clean, it doesn't feel like it's gonna completely crack and fall off, so that's a win for me. And it's good. I like it. I use this night and day. Actually, that's a lie. I just saw the sun and moon, and then it tricked me into thinking I use this night and day, but I actually don't cleanse in the morning because I just feel like there's no need to. Personally, I don't know. I just feel like that's just gonna strip your skin even more than it already is. And I just feel like you have to let your skin rock, like in its natural oils and stuff. So I just wash at the end of the night. My chair is so squeaky. So I just cleansed. So now the first thing I'm gonna do is tone. This is the Laneige Cream Skin Toner. Please tell me you're in focus. I think that's in focus. This is also a new addition to my skincare routine. So basically, just moisturizer wasn't cutting it anymore. My skin was severely dry. It always is, but then especially in the winter. So I was like, I need to add a toner, a moisturizing toner, because I just needed an extra step of moisture, or else my skin was just gonna die. So I do I fill my hand. You're not gonna be able to see this. Oh yeah, you can. And then I just rub, and then I pat. I always pat everything into my skin. This is my first step. And this stuff by Laneige, which I love, is great. Laneige, whatever. Because this is a toner and moisturizer, so it doubles as both. So I guess people who don't have severely dry skin can just use this as a toner and a moisturizer and just move on with their lives. But because my skin's very dry, I actually use it before my moisturizer because that's just how dry my skin is. I need a 2-in-1. just to prepare for my actual moisturizer. So I just put that all over my face, and I've actually been loving this. I heard great things about it, and I'm a huge fan of Laneige's lip sleeping mask, as is everyone. So I've been using this for a while and I love it. So that's definitely gonna stay into my routine and just until my skin gets bored of it. Then what I'm gonna do is, next step is retinol. Retinol is a very powerful tool. Adapalene like baby retinol, kind of like, if you want to get into retinol, I would suggest getting into adapalene first, because it's like the lowest level of retinol, and then you work your way up to, let's say, tretinoin, which is prescribed. This can be prescribed. This is prescribed to me, but you can also get it on the shelves at drugstores. So I'm happy as hell because this tube is like $20 and I'm not trying to pay that. So I get these prescribed to me, which is great. So retinol is good because it's good for acne, it's good for wrinkles, it's good for scars, dark marks. Literally, it's like a magic miracle product. But I only use it at night. That's just what I do. And I do retinol when I'm not using an exfoliating acid like this one. You probably seen this. This is everywhere. Everybody loves it. So when I'm not doing retinol, I'll do this probably like once or twice a week. But retinol, that's like my my usual. So then this is the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol. I've been loving it. My friend actually gave me this. She always gives me the stuff she doesn't use. I hope this is focused. Whatever. It looks like that. It's like very thick. And I wish I had a mirror, but I don't. So you're just gonna have to bear with me. And this is eye cream, and I'm very particular about like my eyes, and I know the skin is very soft and very sensitive. So when it comes to my eyes, I just don't play around. I'm very like protective, and I do about this much. And I just dab over my eyelid, crow's feet area, the whole gig. I just do it everywhere. I love this stuff. I think it's great. Also, I forgot to mention, I just remembered something I was going to talk about while I was talking about the cleansing stage. So while this retinol, my eye retinol seeps in, I'm gonna talk a little bit about drying your face. So I use like face towels every time I dry my skin after I cleanse it. It's just pat drying. You never want to rub because that can cause irritation or like premature wrinkles or aging or whatever. But think of a towel as a sponge, so like for bacteria, dead skin, or whatever. So the towel you use for your body, you don't want to use for your face, and you also don't want to repeatedly use the same towel on your face, because you're just putting all that dirt, toxins, oil, dead skin back onto your face after you literally just cleaned it. So I built up a bunch of these. Every time I would go to the store, I would get like one pack, and now I just have a bunch. So in the morning, I use the side with the tag, and then at night, I use the side without the tag, and then I just put it in the hamper. So yeah, that's something I forgot to talk about, but that's also very important. Okay, now moving on to our regular scheduled programming, I'm gonna go with some adapalene. This is prescribed to me. So this is the one I use because I get this for free. It's just different, very popular. So I usually would use this all over my face because, like I said, this is good for wrinkles, dark marks, hyperpigmentation, scarring, acne, the whole gig. But the thing about retinol is, although it has all the amazing benefits like I just mentioned, it's also incredibly drying. So that's why it's like, if you want to use retinol and gain all of retinol's benefits, you also gotta step it up with the hydration, or else your face is just gonna die. I usually use this all around my face, but because it's winter, I just use retinol as a spot treatment on my problem area, so my acne, my scarring and whatnot. So I'm getting some breakouts on my forehead. I have like scarring in between my eyebrows, and yes, my unibrow is intentional. Ever since I was young, I would always like pluck my brows, and I always loved like really sharp and like defined brows, like, you know, that whole Anastasia dip brow. The grasp that had on society was just ridiculous. But now I just let my brows rock. Like, I love the unibrow. I love the stragglers. I have a lot of scarring around my mouth, as you can see. So, from previous breakouts, I used to get a lot of hormonal acne around my mouth. So those fade day by day because of retinol. As you can see, I have some spots. This is all scarring from when I had really bad acne a few years ago. I get a breakout here and there, but then I just put a pimple patch on it for like 2 nights, and then it's fine. But yeah, this usually goes all over my face, but because it's so cold and retinol so drying, I just can't afford to have this all over my face because my face will fall off. So I'm just using this as a spot treatment on my dark marks, my spots, my scarring and whatnot. I'll just do a little here and a little here just for fun. I feel like my skin can take it. Before I introduced the Laneige, I couldn't do this at all because my skin was literally falling off. While we're letting the retinol sit, you want to let the retinol soak. Well, that's what I do. I usually like set a 20-minute timer, and then I'll let the retinol sit and like really do its thing, and then I'll just come back and finish. But I kind of don't want to do that tonight because I'm not trying to turn the camera off and on again. And while the retinol's soaking, I go in with this. It's like Aquaphor, Vaselines, you know, all them ointments. I got this so long ago. I don't know how many more years this is gonna last me, but I don't buy like chapstick or anything. It's usually just healing ointments because I feel like chapstick, EOS and all that, that's all like marketing schemes. My lips feel drier after using that, so I feel like it's all like marketing and branding, like. But the grasp the EOS had on society, that was crazy. That was like, what a time to be alive. Honestly, truly. Okay, and because I don't want to let my retinol sit, but usually I do, I'm gonna go in with some eye cream. This is the, hello, are you gonna focus? This is the Honest Beauty eye cream. I don't know where the lid is, so I'm gonna put this over my my retinol. I usually take about this much, and you can mix your you can mix hyaluronic acid and retinol, so do not be scared. Just do your research. Every time I have a question or I'm introducing a new product into my routine, I just make sure I do the research and make sure that the ingredients can be mixed, because if not, then you're going to be causing, you're going to be doing more harm than good to your face. So when using products together or introducing new products, you just want to make sure that the ingredients in these products are compatible. Just something to keep in mind. And because every time I go around my eyes, you can see that like I do like taps, and I'm very careful with my eyes because the skin around your eyes is very delicate and sensitive. Next, I feel like we're flying through this. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer. This is a new product that I just started using. This is the Peptide Moisturizer by the Inky List. It looks like so. And the reason I love this is because it's one of the ones like that have this, the ones like you push up, kind of like Kate Spade and Drunk Elephant. Like I feel so bougie without the bougie money. I don't know, I've just always had a thing for like these applicators. I don't know what it is, but for the morning, I just rinse the skincare off by night. I don't cleanse in the morning because I feel like I'm just gonna strip my skin even more. So I just wet my skin and then pat dry with a towel, kind of wiping off the excess skincare that I'm putting on right now. I do that, I rinse it off in the morning, and then I literally just go in with eye cream. This is a day cream. This is by Elemis. I went to a beauty event and this was in the swag bag. It was gifted to me, so don't think I have Elemis money because I do not. And then sometimes I go in with vitamin C. Vitamin C is really good for dark marks, acne scarring. So, and you can't mix vitamin C and retinol. So if you want to fade spots really quickly, like acne scarring and dark marks, I would suggest using this in the morning, like a vitamin C in the morning. But if you wear vitamin C in the morning, you have to wear sunscreen because it's like damaging in the sun, and then wear retinol at night. And obviously you don't wear sunscreen to bed because you're just gonna clog your pores. Then the most important part, oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned the vitamin C goes before the moisturizer, and then sunscreen, which is the most important part of skincare ever. I go in with the, why is this so washed out? Oh, it's because the product is white. This is the Innisfree, the daily sunscreen, SPF 36 from Sephora. It's like 15 bucks, it's good. And then this is the Supergoop eye cream, which is 40 SPF, which I love. I'm almost out of this and I want to try something else. This wasn't like magnificent, it didn't blow me out of the water. It was just like a sunscreen, you know. Okay, so now that I feel like my retinol's really in there, I'm gonna go in with the moisturizer that I showed you guys before, and I do about 3 pumps. Let me see if I can get a cool shot of this. 2, 3. I do 3 pumps of that, and then I just put this everywhere. Literally just put this everywhere. Oh, and the order of your skincare, if you are confused, just do the research. Obviously, everything I know I've learned and acquired over time. So it's all about doing your research and just starting slow and, you know, going step by step. Nobody is born, you know, with like knowledge or skill. That's all learned or taught. It's all acquired. So you just have to, if you really want to learn something, you know, just, and you put on the time, you'll learn it. I don't know why I'm like suddenly becoming a motivational speaker, but yeah. Oh yeah, so the order of your skincare, you always want to go from like thinnest to thickest. That's what they say, but I don't know. I'm really not trying to determine what product is thicker than another product, so I just research like what order should my products go in. And moisturizer should be your last product, because moisturizer seals in, it locks in everything that you just did. The only time moisturizer isn't the last step is if you're using an oil, which I do sometimes depending on how dry my skin is. And then if it's in the morning, then obviously sunscreen is your last step, because that's like your shield, that's the barrier that protects your skin. So obviously that's gonna go on the outside, so that's the last. Yeah, so there's a bunch of articles on it of how to layer your skincare and whatnot. And as you saw, I went down to my neck because your neck is also very important. Everything that goes on your face should go on your neck. Not everything, or everything, I don't know. I just do what I want when I feel it. Yeah, I'm not too crazy or too particular. I just kind of do my own thing. But your hands and your neck are the first signs of aging, and I don't believe in aging, so I just do what I can. And then my last step of my current winter night routine, like I said, I change all the time. I go in with some sort of facial mist. I just always love to finish off with a mist. I've been loving this. This is the Firming Facial Mist by Luzerne. It looks like this. It's like frosted glass. It's very heavy. It's very bougie. I got this like 2 months ago, almost 2 months ago, and I'm halfway through it. I love this stuff. I got it at the same event, like the same beauty event I went to. So yeah, I don't have Luzerne money, but eventually I will. But I'm just so sad because I know once I finish this, I can't afford to get another one of these because Luzerne is so expensive, but here we are. And also I use this last because it has hyaluronic acid in it, and what makes hyaluronic acid so special is that hyaluronic acid, it multiplies whatever existing moisture is on your face by it's either 100 or 1,000. I don't know what like the science is behind it. So that's why you never want to apply hyaluronic acid on bare skin, because you're not using hyaluronic acid for its like maximum potential. And like basically that's hyaluronic acid's superpower, where it just multiplies hydration by 100 or by 1,000. So applying it to bare skin literally defeats the purpose of using hyaluronic acid. So if you have hyaluronic acid, you want to make sure you're putting it on damp skin or skin that has existing product on it to really reap the full benefits of hyaluronic acid. So this is what I've been currently finishing off with. So don't mind if I do. I really go in. I love this shit. I feel so bougie. Luzerne, hashtag ad, sponsor this video. Sometimes if my skin is very dry, I'll do an oil. Let me go get that. Okay, sometimes if I need it, like I said, I really listen to my skin. I go in with the Elemis face oil, which is really bomb. And then once I have the oil on, I will go ahead and take advantage that I have a really slippery face, and then do some gua sha, which is really good for, what's that? Oh, lymphatic drainage. And I got mine from Sachu Beauty. That's what it looks like. This is my favorite because it is metal. Oh, it's stainless steel. It's like self-cooling, so it's just always cold, which is great. You don't need to put it in the fridge. And it also has no like holes, or it's not porous, so no bacteria really sticks to this. Like you can just literally take some dish soap, wash it, and then it's like brand new, ready to go. But yeah, I think that's it, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm very passionate about skincare. I love it, I love it, I love it. I've been passionate about it ever since I got that Clean and Clear Morning Burst when I was 8, and I'm trying to reverse all the damage I've caused. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you guys enjoyed me blabbering on for half an hour. And I hope you guys learned something, and if you have any questions about skincare, or you want some advice, just leave them down in the comments and I will be sure to answer any questions that you guys have. So yeah, I will see you in my next video. So I hope you guys had a good Christmas or good holiday, and you're staying safe. Wear a mask, go get vaccinated. Even if you're vaccinated, you still better have that mask on. Yeah, just be careful. Good night, I'm about to go to sleep.